Alright, I don't know if anybody's watching right now, but I will talk for the sake of posterity. So if anybody happens to watch this, probably me, on YouTube in the future, I'll know what's going on. So, yesterday I managed to beat the Burnt Ivory King in the Crown of the Ivory King DLC. And I got his crown, which I'm actually wearing right now on my ridiculous looking character. But I wanted to finish exploring that DLC area, but there's one thing I need to do first. I believe that after getting all 4 of the crowns in this game, you go here and something happens. Something good happens. So I'm going to go and see what's up. Here we are in the memory of King Vendrick. An important NPC in this game that you actually only encounter once, really, shortly before this, and then you kill him. And this is his memory. So I will talk to him, see what's up. And just in case anybody is listening to this, I don't know how the audio quality is. I have the AC going right now because it's really warm in here. So if that's causing a lot of noise, and you happen to hear me say this right now, go ahead and post something in the thing, and I will turn off the AC and just bear through it. So yeah, let me know what's up.
It grows deep.
Flame, oh flame.
Seeker of fire. One of the father of the abyss once, and yet each fragment, my dear Chandra, the feeble, tight, driven by obsession. One day, fire will... Men will be free from death. Dark will again be ours.
I'm sure you're going to turn up the volume a little bit. So don't know what this guy's voice sounds like.
Is this our only choice? Seeker of fire, coveter of the throne.
Yeah, his voice is alright.
Seek strength.
I like whenever there's like a good voice. Ooh, good voice actor.
The rest will follow.
Okay. I don't know what that little cutscene was, but it said the Ashen Mist thins or whatever, because whenever you're in, there's several different little memories you can go into in this game, and whenever you do, it only lasts a little while. Oh, I guess that's all I can do. I can't go back in there. Well, see, I thought I remembered reading that when you get all 4 of the crowns, King Vendrick gives you his blessing, and when that happens, then you basically cannot become undead anymore. Like, while you are wearing a crown, you are immune to the undead status. I was already undead when I spoke to him, so I don't know what difference that made, but it makes me feel like if I were to die... Oh my goodness, a lot of people have died in this room fighting Vendrick, is my guess. Anyway, what I read, I feel like it makes me think that if I were to die, I would stay human, which would be pretty cool. It might just make me immune to the curse status, which does the same thing but doesn't actually kill you. I don't know which is which. I guess I could let one of these guys kill me and find out. I will let that happen, but I'm going to let someone kill me closer to the bonfire. Oh, now you ring the bell. That bell is an enemy just rang that bell, and it summons a whole bunch more enemies. But I'm already out of the room. Normally they do that when you first enter that room, and then a ton of enemies swarm you. But that didn't happen. Okay, so there's the room with the bonfire. I'm going to ring this bell right here. Bong, 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 bong. And stand here and eat a quesadilla while all this happens. Oh no, I died. Ha! I'm still human. That is actually pretty cool, I'm gonna be honest. However, it is also my understanding that only lasts for the current playthrough. So whenever I start, what the heck was that? Whenever I start New Game Plus, I would basically have to regain all those crowns. Even if I keep the crowns themselves, like I would still have to. I would still have to go and beat all of the bosses that got me those crowns in the first place. Alright, now, somewhere here, there's another bonfire I need to get. And I believe I was told there was there's another boss that I haven't beaten too. There was one boss that I beat here the first time, early on. It was a big, like, invisible tiger thing, and I eventually made it visible. And then it was my understanding that there was another boss that was 2 invisible tigers. So I think I know where they are, maybe. So let me try to find that. So if anybody ever told you that I was really good at making quesadillas, I'm sorry to say that they were correct. My quesadillas are, oh dang it, my quesadillas are probably better than whatever quesadillas you're eating. Sorry. Okay, well that didn't go anywhere. Probably have to come from the other side, but this is a thing. See, because there was some time not too long ago, I want to say it was 2 days ago, I got a key here in an area that had previously been blocked. And I remember there being a locked door somewhere in this DLC area. So I'm going to try to find that locked door. If anybody is watching, hey there, Naked Player, I hope this isn't too boring. If it is, I apologize, but sucks to be you, I guess. And then, I probably won't get to it tonight, because I'm not going to stay up for, I'm probably only going to be down for like an hour. But, sometime soon, there are 2 bosses in the old Iron King DLC. Big old fire temple. It very much felt like a Zelda game. There are 2 bosses. I only beat one of the 3 bosses in that. Just see this? Okay, I can't even get through there. Sometime soon, I'm gonna have to take on both of those bosses. I have a feel. Oh, I think the locked door's over here. I have a feeling that the bosses are going to be easier than they had been previously, because I learned recently that I believe from my time playing Bloodborne, I've actually gotten pretty darn good at dodging. I learned that in the boss battle yesterday. Oh, there's a bonfire. When I was up against this boss, I was supposed to have a guy helping me. The guy died. And then I was thinking to myself, well, this boss is going to kill me. He's killed me several times already. I might as well go down fighting. And so I thought, what the heck, I'm going to put away my shield. My big old giant Havel's shield, the best shield in the entire game. And it's... what the... oh, okay. Oh my goodness. I think something awesome is about to happen. Heck yeah. Hey Matt Downing, you look familiar. I feel like you've seen one of my videos in the past, maybe yesterday. If so, welcome back. Anyway, so I learned that I was good at dodging. So I think I'm going to try those bosses again sometime soon because blocking did not help. Then, what in the world is all this? Woman required ahead. I have a feeling that is not actually true. Well, a bunch of summon signs. That's a computer-controlled NPC, I believe. Oh, okay. Well, I apologize for saying your name. I don't know. Anyway. I don't know. For some reason, I thought your name looked familiar, but I must have been thinking of somebody else. Oh my goodness! I can summon Head of Vengarl. It's 3 computer-controlled opponents. I say bring them on. That's one. That's another. Not opponents. 3 computer-controlled NPCs to help me. So let's do this. Crap. Yeah, good. I sure hope this is where I'm supposed to go. They're all following me. Here we go. Every now and then I get a little bit of vision. All right, Brutal Potato. I will try to remember to call you Brutal Potato. That is a pretty good name, I'm gonna be honest. By the way, how's the audio quality? Oh, how's the audio quality? I have the AC going, and I was afraid that it might make it really loud. So if that's the case, I can let me know. I'll see. No, it looks like I'm the only one that got hurt in any of that. So, okay, that's good. Oh snap! Hey Devana, awesome. What? I hope you're eating something good. I made myself quesadillas, and they're delicious. Before anybody was watching, I was actually talking to myself about how awesome these quesadillas are. So you should be jealous. So anyway, oh my goodness. So, a little background on where I am. I'm in this game called Dark Souls 2. I won't really bother to explain the story or anything. I'm a dude with a big axe and stuff. And I die. Just kidding. Anyway, the area I'm in has one more boss that I haven't killed. I'm trying to find that boss. So, yeah. Quesadilla time. Mm-mm. We. So these right here, for anybody who doesn't know what they are, in this game you can summon other players into your game. Other players can volunteer to be summoned into your game. These aren't actually players though; these are computer-controlled players. But if there were players, they could have put those little signs on the ground and then I could have summoned them, but they didn't. So instead, it's just me and the computer. And you guys. Oh. Not entirely sure where I'm going. Hey, let me know, I said this to somebody earlier, I don't know if you guys were here when I said this, but let me know how the audio quality is. I have the AC going, and I'm afraid that it's making everything really loud, or just adding a lot of noise. If that's the case, I will try to fix it. Oh, I think I reached the invisible wall at the edge of the world. Ooh, where am I? I think I was going the wrong direction this whole time. So the character whose body keeps clipping into the camera, his name is Head of Vengarl. There was a character named Vengarl earlier in this game that you're kind of running along through a forest. It's all foggy, similar to this actually. And you come into this little clearing, and there's a pile of rubble. And sitting on top of that pile of rubble is a head, just a head. Well, surprise, surprise, you can talk to him for some reason. I just died again. You can talk to him. And when you talk to him, he tells you, oh, blah, 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 I was a mercenary, I killed a ton of people, I was killed myself, and then I woke up and I was just a head. If you see my body, it's going to try to kill you, sorry. Later on, you can find his body. It does try to kill you. If you kill it, and you talk to him again, he thanks you, and he says, hey, if you need help, you can summon me. So, do that. And then you do. Okay, well, if it gets bad, I will turn off the AC. I'm sorry, there's like a really big delay between what I'm doing here and what you guys are seeing. So like if I ask a question, if you respond to it immediately after you hear me say it, I won't see that you responded for like, I don't know, a minute. And then I won't be able to respond to that, you know, for however long it takes my voice to travel across the interweb. Just a heads up. Okay. Oh, I didn't summon anybody. Now, normally when you summon other players or other computer-controlled players, when you encounter a boss, it makes the boss more powerful to compensate for the fact, you know, that it has to kill 4 people instead of 1. However, we're not at a boss yet. Typically, I'm pretty sure it's once you enter the chamber with the boss, that's when it makes the boss more powerful. So I don't think the people that I'm summoning are affecting these monsters that I'm fighting here. I think these monsters are just nasty. What's the thing I was just running towards? I think it's this way. Jeez. Maybe these things aren't located in a specific place. They just show up whenever it's windy, or whenever it's foggy. Well, then that's an incentive to keep moving. Okay, that's what I was trying to go towards. So, for anybody who cares, which is probably very few people, my job, I work at the Chrysler, one of the Chrysler plants in Warren, Michigan, and we might go on strike tomorrow. Apparently tonight there is okay, so they just made this big, it was so this is a contract year. So a few weeks ago they revised the UAW contract, United Auto Workers contract, and then we all voted on it a couple weeks ago. Well, it wasn't very good. Okay, for me, I'm a new employee, so when I looked at it, I didn't really have much to base it off of, but I thought, you know, this looks pretty good. Everything on there looked good to me. But then again, between you and me, I'm pretty sure it was meant to. It was more geared towards, it was supposed to look good to the new employees. But since I didn't really have anything to base it off of, I asked other people. Everybody else said that it was bad. And so I asked them why. I got a lot of people's input. Long story short, it was good for new people, bad for old people. And because new people will someday be bad people, that means technically it's bad for the new people in the end as well. I won't really get into the details, but it all made sense once I heard that and I looked at what exactly the contract entailed. So anyway, it was a resounding no. The vote did not pass, and so apparently tonight there's some sort of a deadline, at midnight tonight, that if they aren't able to get an extension to renegotiate the contract, then we're going to go on strike, apparently. So I will go into work tomorrow, and when I go in, I will find out if we're on strike. If we are on strike, unfortunately, that doesn't mean I get to go home and play video games. If it does, you might get some more streams from me tomorrow. We'll see. But anyway, no, it's probably not going to happen. I'm probably going to end up having to spend the day hanging out at the union office instead of working. So anyway, we will see what happens. I don't think we're going to go on strike. Apparently this, they haven't gone on strike in years and years and years. But who knows? But I'm sure whatever happens, it'll probably be national news. So, just so everybody knows. All right. Dude. The door? Oh, it's a Pharos contraption. So this is a thing called a Pharos contraption. There are many of them over the course of the game. Oh, that's pretty cool. There are these things on the wall that you put a key into called a Pharos lockstone that are in kind of small demand, but I had a few extra. They usually activate something like open up a secret door or whatever. This one created a healing pool. So if I get hurt, I can come back here and refill my hit points. There's a loud fight noise. It drowns out voice. Okay, well I will... Oh. Turn down the TV. Maybe that'll help. I will also try to speak up a bit. I've been listening to a lot of podcasts lately, and I've really begun to appreciate the ones that have good audio quality, especially the ones that are balanced. Because sometimes you'll be listening to a podcast, and oh, okay, you guys got to go. All right. Well, thank you for joining, and I guess I will see you guys later. Look at that. Not sure if anybody else is still here, but I will probably still talk a little bit regardless. So I've begun to really appreciate podcasts with good audio quality. Because I listen to podcasts at work a lot. And I work in a very loud environment. And very often I'll be listening to a podcast, and I have to have it like as loud as it'll go. Sometimes I'll be listening to a podcast as loud as it'll go, and I still can only hear half the people because they just don't talk into their freaking microphone. Like, I can tell that they're sitting there, and they're sitting like 4 feet from the thing, and yeah, that's fine with them. But that's not fine with me. I want to be able to hear you when I'm listening to your podcast. It's probably why you guys are here. Probably because you want to hear my wonderful voice, my dulcet tones, whatever those are. I think that's a good thing. Whether I have them or not, that's up for debate. Anyway. Damn. All right, I will. I'm going to try to do this solo, and by solo, obviously, I'm including computer controlled people in there. But if I do need help, I will let you know. McFucker2144. I recognize you. Okay, there was a guy earlier. I thought I recognized his name. Turned out no, I did not. It was Burger. Okay. Crap, I think that's where I came from. I'm not trying to go there. I'm trying to go this way. I'm not liking this area because it seems like it has unlimited enemies. I don't like any area with unlimited enemies, especially when those enemies take up a lot of time and resources to kill. Because that sucks. Seriously. Anyway, welcome everybody else who just came in. I'm going through part of the Ivory King DLC, Dark Souls 2. I just beat the Burnt Ivory King boss yesterday. I was very excited about that. However, I realized there's one more boss I have to kill. And I'm trying to find that boss right now. I think I'm on the right track. I found the only bonfire I was missing. But have yet to get to the boss because these stupid lightning horse things keep popping up out of nowhere like I think one just did. Oh, hey, buddy. Yeah, I just have a... Man, one of these NPCs keeps healing me, and that is awesome. Oh, there's the big horse thing. Just happened to that dude. Anyway, geez, how big is this area? There's another one. Oh, there's 2. That's not good. That is really not good. See, if I had known I was not going to be spending any time near that Pharos contraption, I would not have used that Pharos lockstone. So what is this? Kept on going. Oh my goodness, these guys suck. I feel like this is not going to be a good idea, but I'm going to try to go without summoning anybody so I can just run and keep going. There we go. I hate how my character looks, by the way. He's green. He's got white dreadlocks. I don't know what I was thinking. Anyway. Hey, Peter, what's up? I'm eating a quesadilla right now. I would apologize, but it's just so good. Anyway, so I'm trying to find the last boss in this area. Not having very good luck. Well, I mean, I think I'm on the right track, but I just keep dying. Mainly because I can't freaking see anything in this place. And then, well, every now and then you can see something. But whenever it gets all cloudy, these freaking electrical horses show up and they kill me. So I had a bunch of NPCs with me a little while ago, and you know, they were doing a great job. They were healing me, they were killing enemies for me, but I think this time I'm just going to try to just run away. Yes, quesadilla time. Hope these are not unrealistic quesadillas. Anyway, I think I'm going to die again. Anyway, I was hoping that by not summoning NPCs that I could just like run and keep running, but seems I'm still dying regardless. Jeez. I keep getting, there we go, I keep getting thrown off track and then killed. Oh, so for anybody who was here yesterday, fun little thing that happened. So, as you can see, I'm wearing a crown. This is not the crown I got yesterday, but it's one of the 4 crowns that I did. Apparently, after you get all 4 of these crowns in the game, 3 by doing the DLC, and then 1 by beating this one optional boss. That was really hard. I would be doing more, but I'm holding the quesadilla in my hand. Anyway, so you get these 4 crowns by beating 4 difficult bosses. And when you do, you talk to the ghost of one of those bosses, and he gives you this like blessing or whatever. And now, whenever you are wearing a crown, you are immune to becoming hollow. What that means is that you are basically always in human form, always. Whether you die, whether you get cursed, which is a status effect that has no effect other than just making you immune to go hollow. But anyway, it's pretty cool. So I'm wearing a crown, and I will be all the time. This is the best 4 crown stat ones. Jeez, I am good. Whoa! Oh, I'm dead. Okay. I think I'm going to go somewhere else. I'm going to try to fight a different boss. Just because. Okay, so this is going to be the Old Iron King DLC, which is fire-based as opposed to ice-based, like the area I was just in. And I've beaten one of the 3 bosses in this zone. It was the important one of the 3, but the other 2 are really tough. And I think my problem is that I was never able to beat them before because I was so reliant on a shield, and they're the kind of boss that doesn't let you. So because I discovered yesterday that actually maybe I'm kind of good without a shield, I'm going to try to get to the boss, and then this one boss, and then try to fight him without a shield, with just rolling, and we'll see what happens. If nothing else, you can see something other than that one same frozen wasteland that I was running through, that I would probably keep running through for a while. Peter, I don't remember where your grandma lives, do I? Does she live over by Jeff Holstein's house? Or Jeff Holstein's old house? Because I don't even think his family lives there anymore. Alright, so I explained earlier, I don't know who was there for it. I think I was talking to myself, but there's a lot of memories that you can go into in this game. I'm getting memory ganked. Anyway, there's a lot of memories you can go into in this game. And whenever you do, you're on a little bit of a time limit. This is one of them. I'm pretty sure I'll have plenty of time to get to the boss and maybe kill him and get out. We'll see. But anyway, that's where I'm at. I'm in someone's memory. I've never really been clear on that one. It was just kind of in the tower I was in. There was this like suit of armor, and then You sound like a wonderful grandson, Peter, just so you know. Anyway, so I'm in somebody's memory. Oh. So, yeah, going into this thing, into a black and whitish memory world, and there's a boss in there. Yeah. There is an NPC I can summon here, but last time there's two of them actually. Last time I summoned those enemies to get to the boss, I got to the boss, and they did so little damage to the boss, and he killed both of them so quickly that it's like they were only a liability, because since I had additional people in the fight with me, the boss had effectively twice as many points. His defense was twice as high. So it was kind of lame. Oh, look at that. Right. Use a couple life gems. So, I don't know if any of you have... I doubt any of you have, because I doubt any of you were interested in this game. When this game, before this game came out, when Dark Souls 1 was the only, Dark Souls out, there was, they released a trailer for, or like a trailer at E3 that I think included several minutes of someone playing an early version of the game. And I was listening today to a podcast. It was actually a Dark Souls themed podcast, which I thought was really cool because I love the series. And anyway, there's a part where it was recorded several years ago, and there was a part where the E3 trailer has just been made public, and they're talking about how great it looks, and they're talking about all these features and everything. But it really breaks my heart because, as anyone who knows a lot about the series can tell you, the E3 trailer, similar to a certain game about single-celled creatures that eventually become multi-celled creatures, the original trailer had a lot of stuff that either didn't make it into the game or got severely watered down, which I believe some of you who happen to also be robots, Jeff, can tell that's not fun. It's not fun at all. So anyway, it was just kind of heartbreaking to hear these guys who have been going on and on about how good Dark Souls 1 is, for them to then be talking about how great Dark Souls 2 looks, and oh my goodness, how do you think this feature works, and do you think this means that? And then I'm thinking to myself, none of that made it into the game, guys. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, yet I'm somehow speaking to you in the past. But it's just, it sucks, because there was not that this game isn't good, this game is great. However, just want to point out, this is the second version of this game. It is better than the first version. I was talking about Spore. Spore, when Spore came out, it was totally different from the trailer. Anyway. So, this game is great. And even the original game was great. This one is better, obviously. But it doesn't have all of the little tiny details that the original trailer had. And, who knows if the game would have been as good if they included everything that was in the trailer. I don't know. But it's still disappointing when, you expect the game to be a certain way, and then you expect a certain focus in the narrative, and it just did not happen. Like, they really made it seem... Oh, okay, gotcha. Sorry. I think this client thing here doesn't really do punctuation well, because whenever you guys post punctuation, it comes out as like a jumble of other punctuation. Like that to me was 2 question marks. I don't know why. Anyway, they in the original E3 trailer, they made it seem like there was a huge focus that was going to be placed on light and dark, and that's facilitated by these torches that you find early in the game. Early in the game, there are parts of the game that, like, the rooms will be physically dark, but there will be torches that you can light that light it up. And you may think, oh, that's kind of a cool feature, and I agree with you. But the thing about them is that they're present for like the first quarter of the game, and then they're gone. And they functionally do nothing. at no point are they necessary. They're just there. It's like, oh, okay, I guess I can make this room a little bit lighter if I want to. That's it. Again, this version is better than the previous version in that regard, because the previous version they literally did nothing, and this one they made one or two of those areas a little bit darker so that it was a little bit more advantageous to use said torches. So I don't know. It was just not as good as they could have just done a little bit of extra work. Maybe they were rushed. Maybe they weren't. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm about to fight the boss. I'm not going to equip that because it makes me take more damage. Unequip that. I want to get my equip load, which is that little percentage in the lower right-hand corner of the screen. I want to try to get it as low as possible so that, number one, I can show off my awesome green abs, but then also because it'll let me roll a lot faster. So, my rolls right now are way faster than they were. Also, I have a feeling they even give me more frames of invincibility. I don't know for sure, though. So let's fight this boss. His name is Sir Alon. He's a samurai. Those enemies that I was fighting out there are called Alon Knights. So in some way, oh my goodness, I'm doing awful. In some way, they are fashioned after Sir Alon. I have fought this guy before. As you can see, not very much. But he's very quick. He killed me. He's all about just, quick slashes, stabs, whatever. And so you can block him. You can block him all day. But he's going to attack faster than your stamina regenerates. Which is why I thought maybe it would be a good idea to block. Or not to block. To dodge. But I don't know. I guess I need to get the hang of it. I just wish I didn't have to go through all of that. I'm going to try to just run through it. We will see what happens. Supposedly, if you kill this boss without taking damage, yeah, good luck with that, he commits seppuku. He kills himself. Like, you kill him, but then his death animation is he turns his sword around and stabs himself. I will never do that, because I'm not good enough at this game. But people have done it. So people are good at this game. It's not me. Nope. See, one problem now is that... Oh, goodness. Since I unequipped... Oh my... Why did it take me 4 days to get up just now? Anyway, since I unequipped all my armor, I have almost zero poise. I have a little bit of poise from having a high enough adaptability stat. But poise is the stat that makes it so that you don't do that when you get hit. So you don't flinch. And I have none of that stat, so I flinch all the time. I flinch when I don't even get hit. Enter the mist. Nope. Bam! Gabe won. Alon also won. Nope. There I was trying to heal like a sucker. Nope. Well, maybe trying to fight this boss was a bad idea. Whew. So I think I say this every time, but I'm going to die a lot. I already have. And I will continue to do so. So I was telling people earlier, by people I mean one person, that it's possible my my company I work for might go on strike tomorrow. However, if they do so, I don't think that means I get to just come home and stream some more Dark Souls. I'm pretty sure it means I have to like stay there and just not work or something goofy. I will find out when I get in. Yeah, I think you're right, Peter. I think I heard that too. Oh no! Nope. 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 Oh, come on. We're serious? What? Okay, you guys just saw that. Seriously, some of the hitbox collision detection in this is awful. This is not the only enemy in this game that can hit you when you clearly were not hit. I'm sure Jeff can recall when I was fighting a Mimic a couple days ago, and it grabbed me in its mouth while I was behind it. Literally. I'm not exaggerating when I say that. Let's try this again. If I'm not able to even get... yes. If I'm not able to even get, like, 2 hits off this guy, I'm going to go do something else, because nobody wants to sit around and watch me repeatedly die, as much as I joke about it. Even I don't want to watch that. I hate how long it takes to enter Fog Door in this game. Because in previous games it was a lot quicker. In this game, it's like they purposely made it take a lot longer so that there is more of a chance for you to get hit while it's happening. And I'm being serious when I say that. I'm almost positive that's why they did it. They wanted people to get hit out of the Fog Door more often. I feel like I should be using a shield because dodging obviously isn't working. Okay, I'm gonna go try to fight the other boss in this area. See what happens. Although for this one I think I am gonna use the shield because I specifically got that shield to combat that boss, the boss that I'm about to try to fight right now. Because this boss, he's actually a palette swap of another boss in the game. It's called the Smelter Demon. What in the world? Where am I? Oh. And the first Smelter Demon you fight is this big, flaming suit of armor. And he attacks with fire, whatever. This one is a blue one, and apparently most of his attacks are not fire elemental, but magic elemental, if that makes any sense. So, oh, dang it. I specifically got this shield because the way that I have it set up, it resists 100% of magic, as you can see. Whoops. Anyway, it's on the stat screen. So I'm gonna run through here. kill this guy. It's been a while since I've been through here, so if I mess something up. Sorry. That effect on me right now means that I can't run. Basically, that caster just increased my weight limit. Like he just increased how much I had equipped in order to slow me down. Now here I'm just walking along and oh snap! Like I said, it's been a while, so I might forget some things. And that's not an enemy, that's a statue that shoots fire. Oh, let's try and do it again. Yeah, I just did it. Anyway, it doesn't really matter because I have so little things equipped anyway. See, this little dungeon here is kind of nefarious, I will say, because it's set up so that there's two ways to get through it. You can either go the way that I'm going, which you can really only do with one person because it requires like activating a switch and then quickly running to the end of that switch. Or you can go through the other way, which is more geared for like if you have a group of people. Or maybe they designed it so that you could have one person go the way I'm going and then have the others go the other way. I don't know. But in any case, I don't like this dungeon. It's short, but it's really annoying. And there's this boss at the end of it in the next room. So I'm going to equip some stuff. It's not very much. I'm going to go in like this. That enemy right there, he has like fire coming out of his arms. He sucks. I hate him. He's probably going to hit me right now. But they're really, really hard to kill. Oh, okay, I made it. Smelter Demon. What's up? The problem is there's a point in this fight where he starts dealing damage to you purely, what's about to happen, purely by being around. Oh! Like you'll take damage just from me. Yeah. See, he's producing more of that blue. That's good. Damage from me. Shield emotion. Oh, and now he's making his shield more, or his weapon more powerful. That's how that happens. Oh, that's about to blow up. Yep. Okay, well, I mean, my shield is doing his job. It's definitely helping out because I'm taking very, very little damage. I'm pretty much only taking the area effect damage being near him. And run! Oh! I stopped him. I'm dead. But by hitting him with my strong attack while he was charging up his sword movement, it seemed to stop him. I actually did pretty good that time. So I'm going to try that guy again. And then I think I'm going to call it a night, because I didn't really plan on being on too late today. Liquid Borg 9. I'm not going to summon Liquid. Oh, he's wearing the same crown I'm wearing. Okay. Bam. Hey guys, what's up? Oh. See, whenever you kill an enemy a certain number of times in this game, eventually they stop respawning. Which is kind of lame. I don't really like it, but it is part of the game. There is a way to undo that. Like you can, there's a covenant you can enter in this game that makes it so enemies keep respawning no matter what. But it also makes the game a little bit harder. It like makes them all more aggressive or something. And you can only be in one covenant at a time, so I don't want to be in that covenant. Anyway, so I think what happened was I had killed that earlier caster so many times that eventually he stopped respawning, which I guess is alright, but I don't like getting to that point. I would rather not die so many times that the enemies stop respawning. Bye-bye. Oh, and the other guy, there was another caster over there. He actually made it. So I was moving slower too. Oh, and a guy attacked me through the wall. And I'm still moving slow. Nope. Not good. Nope. I guess I can't knock him out of that anytime I want. I can only knock him out of that sometimes. I'm gonna try these again. Oh, screw you all. Sometimes I can run straight past them. Sometimes they murder me. It's a wonderful noise, I know. Well, I apologize, everybody. I've accomplished just about nothing today. So, sorry. Again, there we go. Yep. I think having my shield equipped is making me run slower, which is probably why I had no problem the first time and then had trouble just about every time since. matter, though. No, I didn't actually pull it all the way. Nope, still a problem. Come on. Yep. Okay, I'm going to try a slightly different approach. I'm going to try to go the other way that I haven't gone at all today. I didn't go the other way because I feel like there's more enemies and there's more of those guys that slow you down, but we'll see. Trying to go around that guy. I made it. But at what cost? Now I don't have a shield. Yep. Oh, and I didn't get to equip my shield because I got hit. Thought he was doing something different. I could have gone up and attacked him just now. I thought he was going to do another one of those. Oh, I could have put my shield! Anyway, I thought he was going to do another one of those, like, area blast things. Which he did not. Funnily enough. Well, there. Supposedly you can poison this boss. I do have a weapon that is capable of poisoning. What in the world is going on? Oh. So, maybe in the future I will try that. Oh. Okay. I'm going to try this approach instead. I'm going to go in there, same thing as before, but I'm going to hopefully be able to poison him as well. Like if I hit him a few times, he'll get poisoned and he'll start permanently losing. Not permanently. He will start gradually losing the points. So I'm going to try that. If I'm not able to win that way, I'm going to call it a day. Oh, yeah, the problem with this weapon, though, is that it poisons me when I use it. Doesn't that sound goofy? Oh, come on! Whether I hit or not, it poisons me. Well, it adds to my poison meter. Let's see if I can make it through here. Woo! So I have two healing items that I use. One is the Estus Flask, which refills automatically whenever I die or I rest at a bonfire. Then I have these life gems, which heal a lot less and heal a lot slower. So I use them whenever I'm missing only a small amount of hit points. However, I have to purchase more of those in order to get more. So I don't really want to waste them, but at the same time, if there's a chance that I'm going to run out of healing, I would rather use up my Estus Flask than my life gems. Or wait, no. I would rather use my life gems than my Estus Flask. But if I need healing quickly and in... oh, no. If I need a lot of healing, I use my Estus Flask. If I only need a little, or I have a lot of time, I use my life gems. Oh, look at that. And then if I poorly time my heals, then I die. Nope. Okay, I'm going to do that one more time. I know I keep saying that, but I want to actually be able to have a chance at poisoning him instead of just being stupid. I thought that maybe she would stop respawning sometime because I feel like I have to have killed her at least almost as many times as I've killed that other guy, but whatever. Umbral Dagger. Nope. Okay, now she stopped respawning. In theory, I could kill these guys so many times that they stop respawning, but I don't want to. got poisoned. Nope. I got poisoned, but he did not. Them's is the breaks. Now his poison gauge is probably going down quite a bit. Yeah, I swear, I heard everywhere that it was really easy to poison this guy. And I've hit him a bunch of times. Okay, well, I'm gonna call it a night after that. Okay, well, thanks everybody for joining. I'm sorry that was kind of lame today. Forgive me, I guess. And also... no. Yeah. Alright, see you later.